So guys, if you watching this video is new to the channel and if you love basketball content like this, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the damn channel, get me to 20,000 subscribers. It will definitely help me out a ton. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, the question of the day is, who is the #1 point guard in this up and coming 2021 NBA draft? Guys, I was gonna do an NBA mock draft. I was gonna do the 3rd edition, but I wanted to switch it up just a little bit and actually go more in depth with each of these positions. So yeah, make sure you comment down below, who do you personally feel like is the best point guard in this draft? And yeah, we're not gonna waste any more time, guys. In this video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 point guards in this up and coming 2021 NBA draft. I know a lot of you guys don't really watch college, so in this video, I'm going to be introducing you guys to a ton of great players. I'm probably going to be doing a shooting guard edition, a small forward, a center, a power forward, all the other positions. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But yeah, we're not gonna waste any more time, guys. I'm talking too much. Let's go and get straight into this video. So boom, guys, just going to get straight into this video and talk about the 5 best point guards in this up and coming 2021 NBA draft. Now, the 5th player on this list and the 5th best point guard in this draft, in my opinion, goes by the name of Josh Gideon. Now, guys, I know a lot of you guys out there may have never even heard of this guy, but if you do and you've actually done your research, you know this guy right here is the second coming of Steve Nash, Ricky Rubio, and honestly kind of LaMelo Ball. Now, obviously, all 3 of these players are 3 completely different players, but they all have one thing in common, which is their playmaking first ability and their ability to generate offense and winning plays for their team. Now, Josh is very similar to each of these players, and he honestly may be the best floor general in this draft. Now, what makes Josh so good is the fact that he is 6'8" and he can handle the rock like a smaller guard. He's only 18 years old, but just like Luka Doncic and all these overseas players, when you're as young as 18, it only means that you're damn near 32 just because you're used to playing against grown men, and that is exactly what Josh is used to. I mean, he, like LaMelo Ball, also played in the NBL in Australia, and you guys saw how well it prepared LaMelo for the NBA, and I feel like it's going to make Josh do the same. He still needs to improve on his lateral quickness, his jump shot, his strength, and his defensive ability. But when it comes to just playing the offensive game and just what the position of a point guard entails, I think that Josh Giddey is easily one of the best point guards in this draft that I know a lot of people need to know about. So boom, guys, moving on to the 4th player on this list, we have another underrated point guard that was a dog in college last season, and he goes by the name of Devonte Mitchell. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly sleeping heavy on this guy, Devonte. I mean, I started to really wake up once March Madness started, and once I saw just how shifty this dude is, how well he can play make for his teammates, how well he can defend other bigger, smaller guards, just how well he can get to the rim with ease, how nobody in the tournament could guard this guy. Guys, once I realized just all these qualities, I realized that Devonte has to be a lottery pick in this draft. Like, no debate, no ifs, ands, or like no question, guys. Devonte is one of the most underrated players in this draft, and every single game that he played in, he was probably the best player on the floor. He took over so many games in the tournament along with Jared Butler, and he also gained a ton of respect by many NBA players as well. Guys, if you do not have Devonte Mitchell on your radars, please go watch some tape, because I'm telling you, this dude is amazing. So boom, guys, moving on to the 3rd player on this list, and a player that I already know is going to surprise a ton of people out there. We have none other than Jalen Suggs. Now, Jalen Suggs was easily one of the most outstanding players in all of college basketball. He definitely made a name for himself in each and every single game that he played in, and he almost led Gonzaga to a national record while being undefeated, and he just showed many glimpses of being an NBA franchise point guard. However, as stated in one of my earlier videos I dropped about a month ago, we took a deeper look into Jalen Suggs' game. I mean, Jalen Suggs for sure has some flaws that I feel like are pretty evident and doesn't make him the best point guard in this draft. I mean, there were many instances where it just felt like Jalen Suggs was just non-existent, and I felt like he wasn't even the best player on the floor at times. There were a ton of moments in the March Madness tournament where he wasn't even a top 3 player on the floor for even his own team. Joel Ayi, Drew Timme, Corey Kispert, those guys were honestly showing up every single game, and I think the fact that Jalen Suggs hit that game winner really overshadow just all of his flaws. Now, I'm not saying that Jalen Suggs is trash. I'm not saying none of that, guys. Obviously, I still think that he's one of the best players and guards in this draft. He's obviously has the potential. We saw glimpses of it all the time, and I feel like he's honestly one of the best passers in this draft. He can get to the rim and he can finish against bigger defenders as well, and he can shoot the ball from three. He can throw dimes. He has the charisma. He can defend. He has the whole package that you want from an NBA guard, and we just need to see it more consistently because, like I said, there were many games where he would drop 27 points, then the next game he would drop 6. So, guys, I'm just telling you, it's just something to keep in mind, but I'm telling you, Jalen Suggs, he's going to be good in the league. So, boom, guys, moving on to the second player on this list. I have to say this every single time I introduce this player because there's a ton of people out there that just think I'm tripping for putting this player on this list, but I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have to. The second player on this list and the second best point guard in this draft, in my opinion, goes by the name of Sharife Cooper. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I was really gonna put Sharife Cooper number 1, but I didn't want y'all to hate me. But on a serious note, Sharife Cooper, hands down, to me, is the best pure CP3 Steve Nash point guard in this draft. He has qualities of both an old school and a new school prototypical point guard, and he is the best passer. He's the best floor general. He's the best pure point guard in this draft, and he sees things that nobody else in this draft sees. The fact that Sharife really only played half the season and still showed people why he's that dude really makes him special. If he had the opportunity to play in those big games with Auburn earlier on in the season to really display his talent, I think that he would easily be a top 10 lottery pick in this draft. Sharife has the best IQ on this list, and the only thing that's honestly holding him back, according to a ton of people, is his height. Even at that, majority of his points come near the basket, so to me, let's go ahead and just stop the size and height just hoorahs because Sharife Cooper has the heart, and he is really displaying that it's always heart over height. And whoever drafts Sharife Cooper, in my opinion, is going to have a future point guard for their team. So boom, guys, moving on to the number 1 point guard on this list, coming in with no surprise, we have Mr. Cade Cunningham. Now, Cade is easily the best point guard in this draft, and according to majority of people out there, he's probably going to be the number 1 pick in the draft as well. It definitely is debatable, but it's not debatable that he has the skill set of being a cornerstone of a franchise. He reminds me of Luka Doncic, Ben Simmons, those types of players, even LeBron James at times, and the way that he can score the ball but also dish it out to his teammates while being the size that he is and his ability to just handle the rock, he is easily second to none. He was arguably the clutchest player in all of college, and when OSU needed him most, he did show up. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, despite having a mediocre March Madness, I still believe in Cade Cunningham, and I think that he will be either the number 1 pick in this draft or the second pick in this up-and-coming 2021 NBA draft. But yeah, guys, that's just my personal opinion on who are the top 5 point guards in this draft. I want to know who your 5 point guards are, who's even just the number 1 point guard in this draft. I'm sure a lot of you guys may have Cade Cunningham, some of y'all may have Jalen Suggs. Either or, just comment down below, guys. Just get a great basketball conversation started. If you guys want me to do a shooting guard or small forward type of video, make sure you guys comment down below, guys, and I'm gonna definitely hop onto that as soon as possible. As you can see, I got the new chair. Shout out to you guys for helping me get this chair. Yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you. If you made it to the end, leave a like, subscribe to the Jam channel, man. Get me to 20,000 subscribers. I know my voice may sound a little off. Follow me on Instagram. I always keep forgetting to put this at the beginning of the video. Follow me on Instagram at JuiceMadeHoops. I'm posting daily on there. If you love basketball, you're gonna love that page. So yeah, make sure you go hit that follow button on there. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, do all that fun stuff. Thank you for watching. It's been another episode of Juice Made TV. Peace.